Hello, welcome. My name is Jenny. Thank you so much for joining me for today's favorite oil. Today we're going to be covering an oil that has so many different properties, benefits, and usages that we actually have whole other products that are devoted to this particular line. So this one is the On Guard blend, which is our protective blend, also known as our immunity blend. This particular one has lots of great oils, powerful antioxidants, things along those lines, such as like your wild orange, your clove, eucalyptus, cinnamon, as well as rosemary. So this is one that Dr. Hill actually recommends that we do on a daily basis. Dr. Hill is our leading expert for essential oils and wellness that works with our company. He suggests that you take 2 drops of this a day just to help to maintain your immune system. I personally do use this daily. I apply it on the bottoms of my feet, and if I do start to feel maybe a scratchy throat, which again is very rare these days, I will actually take a drop under the tongue. I will point out, and this was pointed out to me recently, and I found this really cool, we also have On Guard soft gels. Now, I have had these for a while and never used them because, again, never really got sick, and I also tend to prefer, if I can go straight to an oil, I will. Though a friend of mine actually pointed out that the blend in here is slightly different. They've added a couple extra oils. So it still has the wild orange and the clove, the cinnamon, the eucalyptus, and the rosemary. But in this one, they've actually added the black pepper seed, the oregano, as well as Melissa. So a lot more oils in there that can really help with the respiratory and the immune system. So you could definitely use this on a daily basis. So with the oregano, again, that's a very powerful antioxidant, or pardon, antibacterial that I would possibly suggest maybe even just using this for when you do get sick, and then afterwards replenishing your flora with the probiotics, because the oregano is very powerful antibacterial and whatnot. It will kill all the bacteria in your system. So again, this is one that I do use on a daily basis. It can also be diffused. I diffuse it in my studio. I get lots of compliments on the scent. A lot of people mention that it reminds them of Christmas, and I believe that's because of the clove and the orange. But when you do diffuse essential oils, there are many benefits for diffusing oils. One particularly is that the oils will actually attach themselves to the air particles and then float around the air. So this can actually help to kill off pathogens and whatnot that could be floating around the air. I know many people have mentioned that they diffuse this throughout the winter months, and normally their family gets sick, and they didn't get sick the entire time that they used this. So they definitely believe that using the On Guard, diffusing it and using it every day was actually helping to maintain their health throughout the seasons where they typically get sick. Now this particular one is in our 20 products that have been approved in Canada, as well as a couple extra ones that the On Guard formula is in. So I'll quickly mention for the On Guard. This is also an amazing cleanser, so you can add it to water so you can make your own. We do also actually have our own cleaner concentrate. I personally use this. I wash my dishes with it, wash my washroom, floors, anything. It's very, very highly concentrated, so you use a very minimal amount and very powerful. I'm very impressed with this as a cleanser. It has a very natural a unique scent that I already mentioned, so it does remind people of Christmas. So it's great to maybe bring out a bit of a sweet or a spicy scent in the house. It can also be very uplifting because of some of the oils that are in it. So those are some of the main things for using aromatically, as well as a topical usage. So again, the cleanser. In regards to the On Guard foaming wash, so that's also one of the products that have been approved. I love this hand wash. Eric actually the other day, he was cleaning the house, so I'm not going to say anything, but he cleaned our stove with our hand wash, and he told me it worked really well. So there you go. We cleaned our stovetop with our hand wash. It's that powerful. But it is. It's got the On Guard blend, and it's very powerful for removing any oils or greases or anything along those lines. I actually did have an oil stain on one of my dresses from an essential oil, I'm not gonna lie, but I just blobbed a little bit of this on, and when I washed my clothes, it came right out. So oil attracts oil, right? Another On Guard particular product is the toothpaste. I started using this one more so because I wanted to get the fluoride out of my toothpaste. I won't go into details about fluoride, but if you don't know too much about the side effects of fluoride, feel free to look it up. So this one actually, again, is in our 20 approved products for natural healthcare products. So it mentions a lot of great things in regards to the toothpaste. For sensitive teeth, to freshen breath, to prep for your trip to the dentist, help to remove plaque and stains, cleanses and freshens breath. It's gentle enough but not strong enough to damage tooth enamel. It improves the appearance of teeth. Fluoride-free formulation helps reduce plaque while whitening the teeth. It's got a unique cinnamon mint flavor. It actually really does taste good. So it creates a fresh and clean breath as well as your toothbrush. That's a good point, actually. It does include myrrh essential oil, which also helps with cleansing, and naturally whitens teeth by removing stains with the gentle polishing agents. I definitely noticed when I started using this, again, my biggest concern was actually just to get rid of the fluoride in my toothpaste, but I was impressed by how white my teeth were all of a sudden. There's one last product I want to mention that I have been using, and this is a full bottle now because I've just purchased a new one. I've had this one for months. When I first got it, I saw the size of this bottle and I thought that's ridiculously small for what I paid for that. But it's actually 6 times the concentration of our regular one that we would use. And for me, because I have a high efficiency washing machine, I only need about a tablespoon of this to do all of my loads. I'm not even sure how many months I've had now. I recognize it's just myself and Eric that I'm doing laundry for, but I also do my business. So I do quite a lot of laundry, and I've only just purchased a new one just because my other one's about to run out. But very highly concentrated, works amazing. If for stain remover as well, you can actually just create a roll-on or even just put a little bit directly onto wherever the stain is, and it pulls it out amazingly. So again, just other ways to get some of those toxins out of the house by replacing them with natural products that work. So that's the key. They work, okay? So that's the main stuff about the On Guard products. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a shout. Or again, if you have any suggestions or perhaps you need a recommendation for a particular emotional and or physical health concern, I am more than happy to help you with that. So please feel free to give me a shout. I look forward to hearing from you and I appreciate any feedback. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.